What's going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 99 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. Very close to episode 100 now. It's in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I know you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a nice episode for you guys. Just to thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me on these episodes, because it's absolutely incredible. And I just can't wait to bring you guys some awesome content by the time that FIFA 15 comes out. And for the rest of FIFA 14 basically. And if there's anything you do want to see on this channel, then of course do let me know in the comments down below. But I'm pretty sure this video is going to be going up when I'm on holiday, so if you guys can just let me know, I will try and reply to your comments. But if I can't straight away, then that is exactly why I am not doing it, because of course I'm on holiday, so I'm not going to be replying to them straight away. But you can see the squad report here and all of the players that have grown. Marquez Amorim, he's not playing that many games, but he's already up to 72 overall after 2 months. That is incredible. That is the most growth that I've seen out of any of the players in this squad this year by far. I mean, Gerard Hughes has gone up by +4, yes, to a 75 overall. But to be honest with you, in 2 months going up by +2, that's just incredible. That's really good to see. And he could end up being our first choice right midfielder by the end of this season. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see, because of course we've got this guy, Timo Werner, that we recently bought from Stuttgart for a swap deal with Wilson. He's gone up to 71 overall, which is good to see. Jordan Obita once again growing to a 72 overall, and we've got a lot of other players. Unfortunately, Tom Parks has gone down by -1, and John Joe Toole is starting to lose a lot of his stats. Look at that stamina, -5. That's just really a shame to see. But of course, he is 29 now, so, you know, EA have to automatically downgrade any player that is just getting a little bit old. I mean, 29, that's just ancient for a footballer, isn't it? It's not like there's a footballer in this world that has ever passed their career, past 33 years old, without having awful stats. I mean, I don't know what this game's about sometimes with old players. But anyway, we're going into the first game of the episode here. It is going to be against Watford at Ivy Lane. And they are a newly promoted side this season. Watford are going to be a very tough opponent. And the one reason they're a tough opponent out of any other reason is because they play 5 at the back. And I hate teams that play 5 at the back on career mode. I've said it before, I think, when we did play them earlier in the season. But look at that. They're playing a 5-2-1-2, and they're just so hard to break down. The only way to do it is just pace it down the wing, cross it in, and hope that you can get headers. And we've got the squad to do that. We've got Mason Bennett, we've got Ryan Brunt. They're really good at winning headers, so hopefully we can score a few headers in this match. The first chance in the game did come as Lazaro was played through by Timo Werner, but it's a good shot and a good save by the Watford goalkeeper, Jonathan Bond, in the net, and the score remains at 0-0. But we do pick up a corner from this resulting chance, and it was going to be Widowson to cross it in. We do need a really good corner taker, but he crosses it in nonetheless, has a header, but unfortunately it is saved, and then Lazaro's rebound or shot does get saved by the goalkeeper. It was a meagre shot really, and it was easily blocked by the defenders. And into the 39th minute here, we get a good chance. John Taylor doing exactly what I said that we should do, just pacing it down the wing, crossing it into the middle, and Ryan Brunt wins the header and makes it 1-0 in this match. I was very happy when that went in, because I knew that would probably be the only goal of the game, because playing against 5 at the back, it's not going to be a high scoreline, that's for sure. Unless one of the defenders gets sent off, which is highly unlikely, it's not going to be a high scoreline whatsoever. But we do put it into the back of the net. Ryan Brunt, once again, winning the header, putting it into the back of the net. He is the cult hero of this series. He just gets header after header after header. He scores loads of goals. Not as many this season as last season. He had one of the seasons of his life last season. Scored about 34 goals in the Barclays Premier League, 43 in total. But he's got 11 goals so far. That's not too shabby. In real life, that could be considered as pretty good actually for a striker of his calibre. And into the 45th minute, we get another chance here as we do pick up a corner here. A really good chance to double our lead in the game. And once again, we give it to Joe Widowson, who crosses it into the middle. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the header, but it falls to Lazaro here, who goes for an OP finesse shot, but it hits the crossbar. What a goal that would have been from Lazaro. Probably one of the goals of the season if that had gone in. But unfortunately, it didn't go in and the score remained at 1-0. But we got another chance here as Ryan Brunt fake shots past his man. He cuts inside, has a shot, but it's blocked. And then the rebound with his left foot is just poor. It's really, really poor. That should have been a goal, and that should have been his second goal of the game. Don't know how he didn't manage to put that into the back of the net. That was awful from Ryan Brunt. That may be a little bit harsh, but it is awful because the amount of goals that he scored in his career from that angle, even with his weaker foot, it's just incredible how he's just managed to miss that. And once again, we're winning a game only by one goal. And as much as I like winning games, it's a little bit boring for you guys. You can see there that they didn't even have a shot on target. I mean, they were just trying to keep hold of the ball as much as possible. And I was trying to press on them so hard. Hence why we had 57% possession and most of the chances in the game. But it was very hard to get any chances into the back of the net, and that's something that we do need to look at next season. Do we go and get a clinical striker? That is maybe what we need to go and do, because we're just not finishing our dinner. It's as simple as that. We're not finishing our chances in the box, outside the box, at corners, set pieces, anything like that. We're just not doing good enough. And as we're going into the next game against Stoke, I was quite worried actually, because I knew that Stoke have quite a decent young side, and I also knew that they had quite a few regenerated players as well from the Barclays Premier League that have been put into the Stoke City side at random. If you don't know what a regen is, then you can go and check out my video on my channel. It explains it all in detail, and you guys can go and have a look at that. But maybe we do need a squad overhaul in the summer, because we really need to improve a few positions, the right back being one of them, because Michael Smith can't do the job on his own. And to be honest with you, Hewitt has just been a bit of a shitty signing. I mean, I don't mean to swear, but he has just been a very bad signing. I apologise for that, but he's seriously been just a really bad right back. I hate using him. I can't wait to get rid of him. He hasn't grown at all. I don't get why so many players don't grow in this series. It's the most frustrating thing in the world, because it means that it just takes longer for our squad just to develop and everything. But we do get the first chance in the game, and the first goal does come to us in the 61st minute. Once again, it's Ryan Brunt getting the goal. And yeah, that was one of our first chances in the game, because Stoke were actually really dominating us. And it was Ryan Brunt with the flick on there after the through ball was played to him. He's very good at doing that, just turning the defender and then finessing it past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in this match. A really good goal by him. And into the 82nd minute here, we got another really good chance here as John Taylor does get played through here. It's actually Ryan Brunt who cuts inside, and it's a really good chance for him. But once again, it's saved by the goalkeeper, and the score remains at 1-0, and that was a really good chance to double our lead. But again, we're not finishing our dinner, and it's just not good enough. We need to finish these chances off. Again, Werner having a shot. I know it's from a tight angle, but we really should be doing better there. Maybe troubling the goalkeeper a little bit more, considering Werner has 77 finishing. I do expect better there. And as we cross the ball into the middle, the header hits the crossbar. How unlucky can we get? We just can't get a second goal in these games. And the game does actually end at 1-0, which is quite interesting to see. Once again, we're only winning a game by 1-0. And it's quite interesting, because I think this season we've had so many 1-0 wins or 1-0 defeats. We're just not scoring that many goals. It's like we're on legendary. It really is, because I'm not tucking away my chances. Maybe I need to be a bit more clinical. Maybe it's me, or maybe it's the players. I'm not sure. If there's any players that you do want me to buy in the comments down below, do let me know. Maybe at this stage of career mode, maybe I should just decide, because there's not many young players left that I can actually buy. I've got most of them, although there are a few. And if you've got any that you want me to buy in the comments down below, then of course leave it in there. And I will try and buy them for episode 101 if we do manage to get there, and if you guys do want to see another season of this career mode. But we'll wait and see on that front. And as we go into the next game, it will be against Southampton, the final game of the episode. And Southampton, of course, they are known for their youngsters in career mode and also in real life, really. And they've got quite a nice young side in this career mode for sure. I'm pretty sure they've sold a few of their players. I think they still have Luke Shaw, who maybe could be a target for us. It's a bit optimistic and it's a bit what's the word, mainstream. It's a bit of a mainstream signing. Everyone seems to make that signing in career mode. So maybe I'll stray away from Luke Shaw and try and sign someone like Callum Chambers, for example. That could be a really good signing for us. But they do have a really good young side, as I said. And they still do have Lallana as well. They're playing a bit of a weird formation there as well. Not sure what's going on there. I think that's a 4-4-1-1 custom formation. It's really weird looking. I've never seen it before, but nevertheless, they got the first chance in the game. Schneiderlin goes for a header. It hits the crossbar, or the post, sorry, and goes out of play. but he was offside, so it didn't count, even if it would have gone into the back of the net. But Southampton were all over us in this game, and it was raining as well, so that was even better for us. Luke Shaw has a shot there, but it's well saved by the goalkeeper, George Long, and the score remains at 0-0. But into the 75th minute here, they get a really good chance. Jake Sinclair plays it to Jay Rodriguez, and Jay Rodriguez plays it to Morgan Schneiderlin. He plays a 1-2 with him, and then an over-the-top through ball all the way to Lallana, and he gets the rebound. I just couldn't believe it. George Long made a great save to begin with, and then they pick up the rebound. I just couldn't believe it. They make it 1-0 in this match, and we didn't have many other chances in this match anyway, but we got a really good chance here late on in the game, in the 90th minute, as it was John Taylor that was played through, I do believe. Really good chance to cross it into the middle and try and get a goal back, and we miss the goal. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Again, it's Ryan Brunt messing up a chance. It was in the rain. Okay, you could argue that it's a little bit difficult in the rain. He could have slipped, but we dropped a point. We've dropped 3 points, in fact. We've lost the game 1-0, and it's not us winning the game 1-0. It's Southampton that are winning the game 1-0, and we lose the game. And that means that Manchester United get a leapfrog advantage on us. But the real question is, who's going to win the league title? Us or Manchester United? I'm going to leave it there for you guys. That'll be in episode 100, and you will find out who will win the league title. Hopefully it's us. If you have enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.